what's up, folks? This is Counter Diary. I want to say again, welcome to another edition of the show. And Counter Diary, we are telling the untold stories of Liberia. My name is Emmanuel Kotu, and right here, I'm standing in front of the Centennial Pavilion in Monrovia, Liberia. And this is the historic street, Ashmore Street. Do you know Ashmore Street is the historic street? Yeah. At first, this used to be the most talked about Capitol Hill in Monrovia, when you have the executive mansion, and you also have the, the first Capitol building, or let's just say the House of the Legislature was right here in this building. But let's get in there and talk to someone who knows about this area. Keep watching. This is Counter Diary. We are in the Centennial Pavilion, Centennial Memorial Pavilion. So I've just met with someone who knows about this place. How are you, sir? My name is Emmanuel Kotu.
I'm Joseph E. Wilson.
Mr. Wilson.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mr. Wilson is going to serve as our tour guide. He's going to be telling us exactly, the areas we have here. So let's talk about a little bit about the history of this pavilion.
We'll start from back there. Just walk.
All right, so let's walk there. And he'll be telling us exactly what this is. This is the main area.
This is the Pioneers Monument.
This is the
Pioneers Monument. Yeah.
Why is it called the Pioneer Monument?
Well, these are the names of those that came in 1822.
Okay.
The founder of Liberia.
All right, so we can walk up there.
Yeah.
All right, so we're walking up the founders of Liberia. Yeah, Liberia, 1847, and. Somebody said this thing look like grave.
No, this is not a grave.
Okay. So these are the pioneers of Liberia that we talk about in the history of our country, Liberia. So I see there, which one is that? The Lord Carey.
Yeah, Lord Carey.
Elijah Johnson, Niggs Butler, Stephen Kia, Richard Sampson, Daniel Hawkins, Louis Crook, James Benson. But tell us about a little bit of the history of this area.
Well, this was built because this is the monument at the front there is the Centennial Monument.
Okay. And this is the Pioneer.
Which means 100 years.
Okay.
The monument at the front is the Pioneers Monument, which means 100 years of anniversary. So this was built by President Tubman to memorialize those that came to our country in 1822.
Okay.
That founded our country. So this is just to remember them. These are the names.
All right. I mean the names so long we can't read all. Yeah. All right. Thank you. Let's. Okay. I see another one over there.
And that's the tomb of President William V. Tubman the late.
So we was buried, yeah.
Yeah, very right.
Okay. So now you heard, when we say pavilion. You got to come out to be able to know exactly what they have here. So we have the tomb of William V. Tubman here. Now Tubman having to be
one of our longest.
He's the longest serving president in the history of our country, Liberia. This is the tomb, and the tomb that is there. I don't know what it is. Okay, the tomb that is here. It's good. So this was there before, right after he died, he was buried here. So here I am standing on the tomb. This is William V. Tubman, the late William V. Tubman tomb, and he has been here. I want to see where they have the inscription.
Yeah, he was born 1895.
So here you have 1895, William V. Tubman.
He died in 1971.
Died in 1971. And so when you're doing the memorial, what do you guys do on the grave here?
During decoration, they bring all those former head of state that died.
Okay.
They can bring all the pictures and play with decoration day. During the decoration day.
All right. And do people come here often, like what we're doing now, to show, like somebody want to see this, the grave of President Tubman?
Yeah. A lot of schools, they come here. tourists can come here, international people can come here.
And do they pay money to come in here?
This is a historical site.
Okay, so it's under the tourism ministry.
Site, yeah.
All right, thank you so much.
And under President Tubman administration, a lot of things happen.
So what are some of the things that you know because you are here?
The executive mansion was built under his regime.
Okay, it's the one we have on the Capitol Hill now.
Our Capitol building was also built under his regime. The Temple of Justice, the Rawa International Airport.
Okay.
Yeah, the free port of Monrovia, all were built under his regime.
All right, thank you. So let's take us. I want you to take us.
Our Declaration of Independence was signed in this building, this church, the Providence Baptist Church. This one right here.
Yeah, we will go there. I gotta go there and talk to the guys up there.
Yeah, that's why our Declaration of Independence was signed.
So that means the front gate is closed, right? So we have to use the other one. Okay. All right, thank you. But I want We are done with the Pioneer Monument, and then the grave of the former President William V.S. Tubman, the longest serving president of the Republic of Liberia. And we're coming to see this one. What is this here?
This is the Centennial Monument.
Okay, so this is the Centennial Monument.
Yeah.
And when we say Centennial Monument, what are we talking about?
We're doing our 100 years of anniversary.
Okay, so when Liberia became 100 years old, so this was built as to memorialize the 100 years. And there's something I noticed about the monument, the Pioneer Monument. You made mention of the fact that most of the streets in Monrovia, are names after those pioneers out there. And then we have this place. This is the Bicentennial. I'm sorry, I'm thinking about Centennial Pavilion. I'm in the Bicentennial year, so yeah. So we're talking about the Centennial celebration here, where we have the Centennial being built. So let's go in there and what are some of the events that you have? Okay, we can talk about this. Okay, let's talk about this first. So what does this symbolize?
Okay, President Roberts was our first president.
Okay.
And when Liberia was 100 years, President Tubman. So you see, our first president, Roberts, was the first president of the country, and President Tubman was the president during our 100 years of anniversary.
So that's why you have.
So this is why we have both of them.
Okay.
So, and these ladies at the front of them. This is how our ladies used to dress during those days.
With all the brushing?
Just like this. But when the pioneers came to Liberia, they brought this style of dress code.
Okay, so then we can call it the Congo style of dressing.
So this style symbolizes the past, and this style is the present.
Okay, that's good. That's a good history about our country, Liberia.
So the same as here.
So we have the same thing here on the wall there.
Yes. This is the modern house that we used to use those days.
Yeah, the Taj, everything.
And when the pioneers came, they brought this style of house.
Somebody didn't want to zero.
That's zero on Sunny. Maybe brother.
We've spoken about two monuments that we have here.
Yeah.
And then what is this, the other one here?
This is Matilda Nimpo Monument.
So this is Matilda Nimpo.
Yeah.
And when you talk about Matilda Nimpo, people say the war between the indigenous and the settlers.
Yeah.
They say, so we have a place up there on Nimpo Street, Street
yeah.
named after her. Yeah. Okay, and then you have that Dukor where you have the...
yeah.
Yes, okay. So let's talk about this other one here.
This is the Liberation Monument.
Liberation Monument. And when we say Liberation Monument, what are we talking about?
This is just symbolizing everybody propping on each other to reach to the top.
Okay.
You can see the formation.
Okay, so the formation is here. It said the Republic of Liberia, the concept of the African struggle.
Yeah.
All right, so here you have one person is down, another person is up, up just like that.
Reach to the top, yeah.
All right, but I see something here quickly. Well, so this is the while we got a footage of this, we can move on to say, I see Samuel Kayando, 1980 up to 1990. What is that over there?
Yeah, that's late President Doe official vehicle.
Okay, and this is not only here alone. So this vehicle here is being covered. I hope that
It's double wrapped.
it's double wrapped, so we cannot go. We cannot actually open it to see. So you have the official vehicle of the President Doe. Okay, so we move
In
on.
the middle is the official vehicle of President Taylor.
All right, so this vehicle was used by the President, Charles Kange Taylor. I think this is my first experience with the President. When we were kids for Doe, we really see Doe. I saw Taylor, and then you also have
President Tubman.
1944 to 1971. That's William V.S. Tubman, and we just show you his, his grave as well. And there's something about this building which is used as a national museum.
Yeah, this is our first Capitol building.
Wow. So let me just. So this is the first Capitol building,
First Capitol building.
where you have all of the lawmakers.
Yeah.
They don't want me in the shot. You already have it on the camera? All right, so we got it, and we'll try to go to the other side and be able to get a front view of that. But let's get into the pavilion itself. Liberia is celebrating the bicentennial, that is 200 years, and we are here to show you what was built 100 years when Liberia was 100 years old. That's what we're showing you right here. So here you have the Centennial Pavilion, and representing 100 years of existence at the time. So when they were celebrating the 100 years as a country or as a nation, this was built. And I want to know what do we use this place for at this point?
This building was built purposely for inauguration.
Okay.
And other state function. Other state function can be, we just had the former head of state funeral in here, but this is not church.
Okay.
Yeah. We just have Dr. Sawyer funeral here. That's state function.
So this is where you
Inaugurated president.
inaugurated the other presidents after Joseph Jingin Rabot.
This building was not built during Joseph Jingin Rabot time.
After Tubman.
Yeah.
Okay. After there was William V. Tubman that built this area.
Yes, he built.
All right. So now
I'm coming. Before this was built,
okay.
our 100-year celebration was not celebrated in this building. It was celebrated on Tash Kitchen.
Wow.
What people used to do, the modern name now we have is canopy.
Oh, okay. That
Yes.
Tash,
You put a reef down,
the rear buffer.
put the thatch over it. That's what they had our 100th celebration. And the rain beat all of our international guests, including international and local. So President Tubman said he was going to build a decent place for inauguration and other state function. This is how he built this place. But the 100th celebration was not celebrated in this building.
So this was built to memorialize 100 years as a country. You just learned something right there. But let's go in the building and see exactly. All right, so we are going now. Maybe one of these days, Mr. Wilson will be president. Okay, so this is the pavilion, the Centennial Pavilion, and we go out there. While we try to. How are you, Chief?
Are you going to know something about some of the presidents?
Yeah, we can tell us about what you have in the pavilion, because we are already in the building. So this place. Tell me again. We are already in the building. That's almost exactly what we have in here.
This building, as I told you, it was built purposely for inauguration.
Okay.
But two inaugurations were not held in this building because of the population.
Okay. So what are those?
Our former president, Madam Serif,
Okay.
was not inaugurated in here.
Okay.
That program took place at the Capitol building.
Okay.
And our current president, who is President Weah, at the SKD Sport Complex because of space.
Okay.
They built the place at that time, looking at that time, but they were not thinking about the future generation to come.
Okay, so it was very,
yeah, we are
right now we're over 5 million approximately,
yeah,
as a country.
Yeah.
All right, so this place, what other, besides the inaugural program, what other program do you have here?
Yeah, other program can come here, state program can come, the First Lady program can have a program here, the embassy to have program here, other areas can have program, international guests can come here too also.
All right, so looking at the, the seating keeper, how many person can be hosted?
500 plus.
Oh, 500 person can come here.
City, yeah.
It was already a small place at the time. I mean, a bigger place for them at the time. So besides, what other things do you have here? I see pictures of some of these.
Yeah, we have our first president picture.
Okay.
President Baba.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Wilson, and it's good having you to talk to us on the Counter Diary, and I hope that one of these will come to talk to you more on this particular issue. Okay. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Thank you. So thanks to every one of you for watching this particular video, and God's willing, we'll meet in another county to bring you more update from Liberia. Counter Diary, we are telling the untold stories of Liberia. Hope you've learned something about the Centennial Pavilion. My name is Emmanuel Wakotu. You can call me Mr. Raw. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel. Go to YouTube, look for Emmanuel Wakotu, and watch the video there as well. So this program is partly produced by and directed by Melvin J. Modem, executive producer for the program. Keep watching. Anytime we'll bring you more video. Bye-bye from my end.